broke, man. Hello? Hello? See, look, it works there.
Yeah.
Like that. Hello? This is crazy, isn't it? I don't know if we can even fucking do it, man. Yeah, this has got to go. I'll blush this fucking thing anyway. Sure, I'm getting the shit out of myself. Okay, should have been a little more on top of it. Hey, how you doing? Look who's here.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, perfect. Maybe not. It's probably too big. What, you thought I'd be 100% ready or something crazy like that? No, that's... Oh, it will fit. I kind of want to go down all the way because it's going to fall anyway. That's what I'm saying. So if you get it down on the books, then we're cool. Awesome, thank you. Can you fucking hear me? Okay, now I got to prop it up in the back because
some more books.
Everything's broken. Hey, somebody, just a little research. What's the best like internet camera I can get? It's cheap. Put me in the box, man. Oh shit. This will never work. It's got to be like that, literally.
Yeah. I think you got to try and bend.
Bending it. Bending it. Shit, sickles. It's gonna have to be kind of like that. It'd be funny if it wasn't fucked. That's not gonna. It's too high. Let's take some of that out of there. Let's just see where we're at. Stick this in the middle. Now sit down and see where we're at. Can you even fucking see us?
Yeah, the top of our head. That's it.
That's terrible framing. They should be kind of my signature, though. Poorly framed shots.
Well,
we call it the Hitchcock effect. Something cock. I'm afraid it's gonna fall off there. That would suck. Hello? Can you fucking hear me?
Now you can even see us. Go ahead, sit down.
Yeah, but is it?
Yes, it's playing. Yeah, we got video.
We stable?
At an angle. Why don't we just put a book over on this side too?
That's awesome. You go over here.
A little bit. Dropping stuff over here too. All over the place. One more book might be good.
One more book. He's thinking one more book.
There we go. Can you hear us? Can you fucking hear us?
Oh, that's better.
All right.
Okay. What should we title it? There's 5 watching. God, what happened? Someone left their computer on. Leadfoot, what's up?
Cheers.
Logitech C290. I have a Logitech, but it's really slow. I need a fast one. Is that a fast one? Vaginal education class. Burning Churchill. What's up? I'm good. Green 420, Bildo O'Reilly, Burning Churchill, and Leadfoot. What's up, man? Leadfoot, you're at work? No. Got a paper?
What should we title it?
Fucking right on.
Chat. Cool. Live chat.
Fucking right on, Leadfoot.
Okay. Bildo, Burning Churchill. Greetings. The Green 420.
Amazon. Leadfoot's a good one. I got a Logitech, and I think it is a C290. It's just slower than shit, man. That's all the cams.
Got a paper. Good seeing
that's
you.
the one the girls use, huh? That's what he says, Bildo. Well, hey, that's professional speaking. You want good resolution on a cam girl. I'm just saying.
Doing good. Green 20. Jane Drew. Welcome.
Jane, what's up, Haiti? Haiti. Speaking
Haiti,
of
Haiti, hi.
Speaking of Haiti.
No, that was Dominican Republic.
It was any country with brown people. Anyway, fucking asshole. Anyway, sorry. Good morning. How you doing, everybody? Jane, I'm glad you stopped by. I watched your most recent video of the.
Well,
not the most recent, but the most recent one I've watched. The most recent one I watched. Afterburn. And prior to that, I watched Hanover's response video, and I think what my response was, I've done some knucklehead shit, and then who I was kind of depend on what I did next, right? It's like, so what did you do next? I ran like hell. What are you talking about? Hope they didn't fucking drop my wall or something. No. You know what I mean? Like when that one time happened. Yeah. Like I was saying, thank God statute of limitations. But yeah, I had the kind of that was my response. And you're awesome. My response to yours was you're awesome. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So hey everybody, how you doing? Hanover drove up, and I'm gonna turn this on, but put it lower, maybe so I can see but not blast everybody. Yeah, that works. You want the button on? Yes. The big black bong.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. I love that. Darth Vader. That's it, exactly. God, I've done some stupid shit.
Cheers.
I could write a book, man. So how's everybody doing? Stone Elisa, man. Stone Elisa's awesome. I love my little alcove here. My wife said, look at all that stuff on your... It's just... She goes, if you could look at it for a long time and not see it. She didn't quite put it that way. She put it slightly more eloquently. And I said, I know all I have is literally everything except my clothes. And some of those are right here. Are in 3 by 5 foot area. I mean, even federal prisons give you 8 by 6, something like that. Sometimes my sense of humor goes flat. Flat. It's flat.
And sometimes it's dead.
Oh man. So right on, man. Leadfoot was here for a minute. He's been working. I know that for a minute he had a hard time, and then like in 1 week, he got a job and got in a band. And then we hardly ever see him now. His life just turned, just switched it up. But it was because of stuff he did. He applied for the job and tried to get in the band, and both of them worked. So,
bonus.
Yeah, that's what you do. It's what you do. It's what you do that results in what happens often. Things happen. Believe me, I know shit just hits you sideways without you asking for it. But often what happens to us is a direct result of what we've done prior to that. Like I've been playing a lot of music. I'll just leave it at that because I know I tell the same story over and over and over. But that's okay. I can learn and grow. But I've been really blessed that I've been playing music a lot lately. A gig booked for the 19th, I probably mentioned. I also have one booked for the 27th. On the weekend of the 19th, I'm going to record in a studio, basically, in a house for 2 days. And it's kind of a mandate. That's 2 words. Mandate.
Not the single word.
Kind of funny that a court's mandate is the same 2 words put together. We'll just put them together and make it 1 word. It's a mandate. I'm just saying. Think about it. I love words, the history of words, etymology.
Yeah.
I'm careful how you say that because there's another word, same word, that means the study of bugs.
Yeah, entomology.
Entomology. Yeah. So when you're
etymology
trying
or
to act smart, don't say
entomology.
entomology. Study
Yes,
bugs.
I like the entomology of words, the way they turn into insects.
What am I smoking?
That's the tangy.
It's called a bong, Tim. We use it to,
Dude, you're harsh on yourself, man.
it's called a bong, Tim. We use it to bring the smoke through water to cool it somewhat. What was the kind of it?
Tangy.
Tangy. Indicative of my preference for snappers. It's like, this is good for that. It's perfect. Because you can like load several snappers in one bowl. I can. Where some people are like, get it all gray. You want me to finish this? Or?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
good.
baked.
Oh, we started a video. You're not even big.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Bildo. I am. You got to make shit happen. Thank you. That's so true. We never got this video started without both of us. No. If I'd have got out of Hand's way, it probably would have happened anyway. But
Or if I got out of your way, whatever.
well, we had to I brought 2 more guitar amps in because I'm playing acoustic shows. I bought both of them, maybe trying to get in that one band, and then I was good for about a week,
and then it just
and then I
didn't work.
Wasn't. I don't know what happened. I think it was a political decision. Things that the one thing that drummer said to me that rang a bell later, and it kind of struck me when he first said it. I said, "Oh, I forgot about that element of keeping a band together. Is you got to learn the songs," which I did really well at. He goes, "And you got to learn the personalities."
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Yeah." At the time, I went, "Yeah, of course." But the impact of those words, the impact of that, of the reality of learning the personalities, is I think that there was maybe a really strong personality in the band. And not that that's a bad thing, because it takes you look at a group, you need someone who's a kind of a driver, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're all hang out and have cool ideas. You need someone to put rubber to the road, right? But anyway, so that led to me a strange desire to want to, oftentimes when I do things, it's to like, it starts out really as kind of an impetus. My impetus is so you say that I can't, or something falls apart and I'm like suddenly can't somehow, like, fuck that, I want to make this happen one way or the other. And I expressed my desire to a good friend who ironically met on the internet, who I know. She's been to my house several times. I go to his house. That's who I'm recording with, who I'm gigging with often. Anyway, he kind of threw the gauntlet down. He threw the gauntlet down, pretty much, and I picked it up. So let's roll, man. So it's been cool that way.
Hopefully,
Good
Green.
friend who, pardon?
Hopefully, Green says, "Cheers, nice to see everyone."
Oh, hopefully. What's up, buddy?
Cheers.
Right on, you guys. You're awesomer. We should title it Hands here.
You've done that before.
Yeah, but
I like what should we title it?
yeah, what the hell? That's bigger than I thought. Holy smokes. Oh. Okay. No, I'm cool. How long have you not been smoking any nicotine, Han?
I'm not entirely certain. I think it was late November, early December that I, after 2.5 years of vaping, after quitting smokes, then got to 0 and no more nicotine.
Said, fuck it. It's easy to step off a small curb. Yeah, it's easier to step off a small curb than a huge mountain. Well, I'm smoking like Camel fucking bare asses, right? What the fuck? Or chewing tobacco, man. Yeah, I was strung out on that shit, homie. And I had to think. In fact, right now, I don't know if it was 3 or 4 years ago that I quit smoking. I think it was 2014.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bildo. I went through that this last year too.
To what?
Bildo's kitty.
Oh man, I'm so sorry, buddy. We had a similar experience recently. I haven't said anything to Hanover, even kind of forgot in a sense.
Oh,
Well, not one of our cats.
oh,
But I know that day might come. You know, it's sad, Bildo, and it's like in my mind, I'm of the mind that with God willing, I will outlive my cats. Right, right. God willing, I will outlive my cats.
yeah.
Well, we had, you know, we lost Chance. We got Ace is his brother, and we have Tony, who's not our blood, but he's our blood. It's much like Ace is my blood, but whatever. He's my son, and Tony's our son as well. Well, Tony's dog got hit the other morning, and he's had him since for 9 years.
Oh.
And for a guy who's, you know, in his 20s, that's since he was a kid. So he's had Hash, he's been a part of the family for years, right?
Like half his life.
And all of our grandkids' lives, Hash has been around. So he got hit, and they broke his spinal column, and it cost a bunch of money to put him out of his misery. It's just the saddest thing, and Ace had to deal with that. And so that's as we know, Bildo. I'm so sorry. He was an asshole cat, but very loving. Well, then he was a cat, of course.
Yeah, a normal cat.
And so he was a normal cat. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Ah, Bildo. No, you're not bumming me out. Just kind of had to relive it, but you know, it's part of living. It's part of fucking living, man. It's just part of who we are. It's part of our experience.
I mean, yeah, we share the experience.
No, you know what I do? I treat my cats really well, man. I got to feed them some wet food here pretty soon. In fact, some canned food. I'm in way more in tune with their eating habits than I was. I was just like, well, I get them food, you know? And it's like, they were cool. Hey, it's awesome. And after a while, they're kind of like, I think they got some better food elsewhere. And they came home one day and went, you've been feeding us crap for years now. You fucking asshole. It's just like, I don't really know. It's like, yeah, I should know. I'm a human. I'm the one with the opposable thumbs. Right? I should know. It's my job, not theirs, right? If I'm going to domesticate them, then I need to fucking treat them right. I can't.
Change
Treat 'em like
totally right.
shit. Yeah, huh? That's a fact, man. It's like, it reminds me, too, of when times are good, it's really easy to not put away for a rainy day, right? I'm probably not quite at the point where I'm putting away for a rainy day, but I'm better off this year than I was a year ago. And hopefully I'll be better off in a year from now. But, yeah, anyway. Deep.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing cannabis allows you to do. You know, we might do it otherwise. It's kind of allows you to be introspective and reflect on things.
Yeah. Comfortably without reliving it as strongly.
Awesome point. Right. Awesome point. Takes kind of the PTSD out of it. Out of the equation. Just a little bit. Take the sting out. What a happy group in the chat, man. You guys are awesome.
Steak today, hot dogs tomorrow. Yum.
All righty. Oh, yeah. Ups and downs. Oh, that's
the lavender.
Oh my God, where'd you get that?
In a dispensary in Oregon.
That's incredible. It tastes like lavender.
Yeah, it's got little in it.
Yes, Hanover. They're chat driven. They probably just look crazy. I wish the chat would stay up because they're just gotta be crazy after that, right? Because like, God, they're not even really looking at the camera, like looking over here, talking shit about somebody over here named Hopefully Green. It's like,
I think they're technically aware enough to figure it out.
we try and keep it weird. Portland's got nothing on us, man.
Oregon weed. There's some tasty stuff.
This is incredible. Oregon weed. It is. Kustaka, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, but
Let me yell at you. No. Yeah, he can't. I've had like, this is my 30th hit since he got here, I think. He's had like 4. He's like, God, you smoke more of my shit than I do.
I'm here to give you a change. I've been smoking your weed for months now.
Oh man, you know I've had some cool compliments, and you know what I got left, literally. This is the 2s that were out there.
Yeah,
and they're shrinking, and I haven't even smoked any yet. But it was real loose. Grow cannabis between 40 and 57 degrees in flower stage.
Kustaka.
What the hell?
Cheers.
Like cold temp growing. Hanover in the house. And then this is the last jar of what I gave you.
Oh, yeah.
The last jar of it, man. It's not half bad. Well, it's not the last jar. This is the last of the second to the last jar.
Yeah.
But I wanted, I was getting down to those buds you might roll into joints.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to smoke in a bowl, but so I needed something a little fresher.
Yeah, the jars empty fast when you smoke an eighth a day.
Well, yeah, they do, man. An eighth a day, and then I gave a bunch away too. I did. I just had to. Ace said he could sell a half. I said, "Here, go sell it," and said to keep it or whatever. I gave him some, and I gave. Guess who I gave bud to? You guys are gonna be really proud of me. I am. I looked back on. I went, who did I take care of?
Yeah. All the bud tenders and service industry.
I took care. Yeah. What did I say?
I
just do a video or something?
Yes, in the live.
Damn it! I should have saved it for today. I got nothing left. We're done here.
I'm sorry.
Nothing happened since the last live. Not a fucking thing, man. Except Haiti. No. No, I'm just playing. Inappropriate. So yeah. What were we talking about? I'm sorry. This is really good, man. Oh, thank you, man. That is awesome that you did. That's so cool. That's like interstate. It's not international. It's interstate. Interstatular. What do you say? It's interstate. What's another form of that word?
The interstate highway.
International is international. Global has the AL at the end. What if it's interstatal? What's the word for it? Interstatal?
Smile and nod.
I told you I'm a word guy. I'll never use them inappropriately to figure out what I did. Thank you, Jane. You're awesome. One thing I was really, really worried about was not having any chemicals in it. So I totally flushed it for the last month. Nothing but clean water. I probably could have done better on the clean water. Because, it's city water. It's not, probably trace chlorine. Just some chlorine gas. If you Krypton, whatever that is. Is Krypton a thing?
It's a noble gas, yes.
It's a noble gas.
Yeah, like helium, argon, xenon, krypton.
And they're called noble because they float?
Noble because all of the outer electron shells are full, and so they don't really react with anything, and they just kind of sit there. The
statue-like?
Yeah.
So they're noble?
Yes.
Yes, we're noble. We're not going to interact with anybody.
Is it Noble? Noble?
Yes.
Does it have a K, something weird on front?
Correct.
Okay. Something weird.
Like helium doesn't really react with anything. I think there are some crazy reactions at super high pressures and stuff. But normally,
and Like what doesn't react at 30,000 psi, right?
2.5 million atmospheres.
Diamonds and coal. So, oh man. Oh, I do. I still making my own edibles too. So I'm happy with what I produce. Absolutely. Because since what, the end of October, pretty much, I've been growing. I've been smoking and eating my own weed, and the only thing I bought out of the store is
just fun.
Is dabs. Dabs. I've smoked other flower, but I haven't really felt the urge to. Like, I got to get some good bud. One time Ace left some here for me, and it was like just dankest dank, right? Oh my god, what was it? It was like headband, and just stinky, man. Oh my goodness. And I thought, well, it was a good grow, but it wasn't headband. But yeah.
Kryptonite, the sobriety monger Superman won't puff the green.
I won't puff the green.
There's got to be a strain called Kryptonite out there already.
Oh, there's got to be, right? Oh, there's got to be. Have you ever knowingly smoked something called Kryptonite, though?
No.
I smoked some crazy name shit. What's the ones like the fuck's this, something like that once, or something weird. The fuck's this. It's just like, what?
I don't know.
The fuck's this? Yeah, we're smoking any the fuck's this. I'm sorry. I think it was something like that.
I've heard about Nigerian cat piss, and just
I've heard about yeah, it's like marketing.
I mean, they tried to get on the.
We're being completely honest.
The coffee luwak.
The what?
The cafe luwak. Those crazy coffee beans that go through.
Oh
that dog or some shit.
Yeah, they what kind of cats?
Yeah, so Nigerian cat piss.
Some civet cat. They're civet buds. They've been. Instead of.
No, it's a very specific cat.
So it's a very natural way to decarb. So then you eat it. You don't have to heat it.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, civet. Someone told me about that once. I was just like, civet cat coffee, really? And it's just like some things you'd have to be. I don't know, desperate, or you'd have to be starving, right? Like,
or desperate for some kind of crazy high.
Oh, that's true. They might live in a place where, like, remember that one plant we found? Oh my god! It's like the coca plant. I mean, all that shit's down there. We found the coca plant, those mushrooms that time. Yeah, that time. That fungus, that one fungus. Oh,
still excited.
That one fungus. I've eaten fungus for fun. I have.
Oh yeah,
numerous times. Last time I ate things for fun other than marijuana, it was fungus.
Same here.
It was cubensis fungus. Okay, cubensi. It was more than one.
Whatever. Do you like the words?
Cubensi. Oh shit.
Cubensium.
Speaking of,
for one,
civet cats. No. Oh shit.
Speaking of oh shit.
Oh, this guy. You should show him your box. You don't get that offer often, huh? Totally inappropriate, Tim.
Smile and nod. Smile and nod. Oh, magnetic.
I'm going to. Is that just is it just a hosting site so you can use it for?
Andre the Giant beer sweat smell.
But can you broadcast using that as your software to broadcast on YouTube? And is it free? Second question. Should be the first one.
Nuclear.
I think I had one where I used it before I realized I could just use Google.
Alta Vista.
It's like I think I'm not trying to do any like, you know, split screen or I'm not trying to learn too much. I'm keeping my learning to a minimum. I don't want to split screen and, you know, bring in other videos and, you know, certainly don't want like 9 people being able to just pop up on the video. Some little hearts floating across, stuff, all that.
I think it's called Periscope.
Cross platforming. How many hits have I got off the snapper? More than a snapper, too. Yes and yes. Yes, I think I'd used that. I can't remember which one I used. I used something like that. And you can use for YouTube. And yes, it's free. Thank you. I forgot what I asked. Yes and yes.
Yeah, so those are the answers. What were the questions?
I love it when you ask a question that's not a yes or no answer available for it.
Like, you get to say,
do you like
yes.
pancakes or waffles?
Yes.
Yes. Both?
Either one.
You want a pancake smashed into the waffle iron? That'd be awesome.
No,
Be like a waffle.
No. Bacon hash browns.
Be a waffled pancake.
Bacon hash browns in a waffle iron.
I didn't do bacon. We had Waffle Wednesday, so we did.
Or just bacon
blueberries
waffle.
And my wife wanted onions put in hers, and then she did I think she did blueberries and syrup on top. That's awesome. I don't think I had any of that. I was too busy being a goof. No, I was the one making waffles. Me and my grandson. Anyway, that was waffle night. Shit. Just kill a story, Jim. That was waffle night. What's up next, Fred? No.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Disrespect meant to any Freds. Grew up on OBS. I grew up on OBS.
Gave up.
Oh, I gave up. I grew up. It's like, am I missing something here?
Yes.
A couple letters. I grew up. God. Holy shit. Oh. It's definitely a little different then. Learning curve is steep. Well, then the best you can say about it is it's really difficult to use. And I can't help you. Pretty much. That's
this program might be classed as user hostile.
I have a program you can use. I have no idea how to use it, and I hear it's really difficult. God, that's a selling point.
Bonus.
No wonder it's free.
But wait, that's not all.
Wait, that's not all. No doubt.
The dice is a Juliet.
It's difficult to talk about. Stops conversations on site. Stops conversations.
Burning Churchill.
So what you up to, Fred?
Tim, do you got a polio shot?
Huh? Do you got a polio shot? I got a polio shirt. Does that count? I don't know. My parents might have gave me one. I don't know if I got one. I think I did. I think it's something that happens to you in America when you're in
a vaccination.
They stick all kinds of shit in you, man.
Yeah, there's like entire sheets.
I still got marks.
Checklists.
We do. I still got marks from when they stabbed me with shit. I don't know if I got a polio shot or not.
Maybe it's because you're trying to run away so hard.
They didn't ask my permission either. They just get in here, kid. Like, hey, fuck, ah. They're just like, hey, isn't that cute? It's like, no, it's not fucking cute. Doctors didn't like me. No, first time I saw a doctor, honestly, I think. Oh, well, not first time.
Yeah.
I was born in a hospital. The first time I remember seeing
one time you saw a doctor.
My brother had dropped a rock on my foot. I've told that story. Yeah. You remember the story?
Nope.
Nope. Well, let's tell it again. That's like 70 videos ago. No one will even fucking know. Tim's really got like 12 stories.
He's just told them 15 times each.
Oh, shit.
No, it's not that bad. It's more like 120 stories in two times.
Big dime piece king jab mark on your arm.
Right there, a little triangle.
It's just a random scar. No, I can't. I don't know. It's somewhere it's lost in a tattoo now. I don't know where it is. It used to be really obvious. Yeah, those are huge. But my brother, he dropped a rock on my foot, crushed my left foot. And so the first doctor I saw, he was, you know, they came to, you need a cast. We're going to put a cast on your foot. And my mom and the doctor left the room. My mom's probably like, I don't got no goddamn money. What's this going to cost me? And the doctor was, who knows what, probably cut her a deal because he was cool and old. And it's weird doctors back. You could have filmed it like right out of a 1950s movie. It was literally before the doctors were in hospitals and shit. He was in an office building above. He was in a newspaper building. It was like it was a bunch of doctors' offices. It was down the hill from the hospital. I'll give them that. But anyway, they put the cast on in this office. It was just like the weirdest thing to me. It seemed like an office to me.
Yeah. Well, and doctors do have offices where they do all their paperwork.
Did it right there. Like in the next room, there was a nurse there. It wasn't like he did it like in his garage.
And it's not like it needs to be.
It wasn't a puncture wound. It was a cast. It's like fucking. It's like
it's just
craft class. You could do that in like shop class, right, or something, or even like art class. Is that crucial? But I remember when they left the room, me thinking, I'm looking. In fact, I remember looking and thinking, I hope they don't have my size. Because the only thing I could relate to was going to get shoes. And I remember thinking, I hope they don't have my size cast. And I can get out of here without a cast on it. Fuck a cast. Even this, I was in the second grade, man. And like, fuck the cast. I won't be able to run shit. Tim, you broke your foot. You can't run it.
Tim, they just poured it on.
But he did the whole wrap it with cloth and
like
brushed his shit on there, and once it got a certain thickness, he let the nurse take over. And like I got it crucial where it needs to be or whatever, and now you take over.
Basically, to make sure there isn't pressure on the undue pressure on the limb in that part.
It needed room for it to, or had to be like right on, like uptight because my leg's gonna shrink at this point. But you want some room for it to swell too. I guess I don't know.
I don't know, but there's a precision balancing point that he needed to do.
You don't want your art teacher doing it. You want the doctor to do it. Although he could do it in the art class for the set. Yeah, the right stuff. You could do it out in the parking lot if it wasn't raining.
Smiling nod. You could. Might not be a good idea, but you could.
All these statements are absolutely true. I think they give those anymore. What's up, T Big D? Yeah, around like a car lighter burn. Now we're back to that. Yeah, or I'm back to that. Sorry. Like that, but smaller. Mine's smaller. Check out. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. That was last week. You like some pretty hardcore music, man. What else did I listen to that day? Oh, I went down a rabbit hole in the music. I went through. My son was into Cypress Hill, so I started listening to Cypress Hill one day. And then through that, I found like Funk Dubious and all this other stuff. And since from then, I went off on this tangent. I was listening to like Jelly Roll and all this other kind of Southern rap, and then this other rap, and then this one compilation thing, and I started listening to Rancid, punk rock shit, and then all these English bands, and now I'm down the rabbit hole on the punk rock scene, and I found like Yellow Time of Day until I heard one of his songs. I was just like, oh my god, this guy is fucking good, man. Oh my god. That's not something I want to do, but he plays one song where it's just him singing a song with the guitar, basically. And the guy raps, and he's an amazingly talented dude. But anyway, and just, yeah. So yeah, but musically, what I've been listening to has been all over the map. And what I've been playing, concentrating on, has been my songs I've written, and then cover-friendly songs, acoustic-friendly songs. But,
Yeah.
you know, like I do like Basket Case, so I turn that one around.
Yeah.
But what have I added since then? Just added one, I can't remember. I wrote a song and added a cover.
Yeah.
The one just want to get my ass home.
Yeah.
Just put it on.
That you just posted on the YouTubes like that.
I just posted it. I thought of that idea, the little song idea in my head, and wrote it down quicker than I could write a letter. And probably refine it a little, add a little something in the middle, a little kind of a break it down kind of interchange in the middle, take you away from the main idea, bring you back to it. They call them lots of things. That's why I'm not naming it. It can be an interlude, it can be a pre-chorus, it can be a fucking whatever you want to call it. Yeah, anyway.
Whatever you feel like.
But so I added for every song I add musically, I want to add an original or add a cover. Because you can't just, unless you're well known, you can't just do a bunch of your own shit. People are like, hey, that was cool. But if you can sing a song that people like to sing along with and interact with the crowd. So I'm refining those skills, and I've been having fun doing it. So what are you up to? What have you been doing?
What I've been doing? It's kind of public. It's on my videos.
You've been what?
Never mind.
You should watch my videos, and you know what I've been doing.
It's kind of public. It's been on my videos. But,
yeah.
Going over to Spokane.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Not much other than that, probably.
Yeah.
You were riding your bike a lot and taking a lot of pictures for a while. And doing all that stuff.
Keeping up with the Instagram.
Right.
Gangster rap.
Instagrams. With the Instagrams. Yes, indeed.
Katavar, the stoner prog trio from Germany.
Luda and gangster rap. Yeah, for me it took I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I just one day started went down the rabbit hole musically. Well, for one thing, it's like I always have listened to all kinds of different music, and I found myself not. And so I purposely started listening to stuff I'd never heard.
Oh, please.
Yeah, and I found some awesome stuff.
Blast from the past for you.
You know what I mean? I just kept finding awesome stuff that moved me, stuff that was on the edge, stuff that I wanted to share on my page and go, did you hear this shit? It's like, it came out in the 90s. Yeah, Tim, they heard it. It's like 30 years old, bro. It's like fucking amazing. I just discovered, well, I rediscovering a lot of stuff too. And the thing is, what I do, I tend to do things a little kind of over. I thoroughly exhaust things often. So
I have a saying about that myself. I only overdo one thing at a time.
very, very well, yeah. And so listening to Rancid, I caught them in their mid-career. So I started looking at, how'd they start? Who's the main guy? Why did they bring in the other guitarists? What's the end result? Where's he at now? Now, Tim, I can't remember his last name, not Robinson. Is it Robinson? I think it's Robinson.
Maybe.
Armstrong. Tim Armstrong, no relation to Billy Armstrong from Green Day, although they're friends. Funny, they're both like punk rock icons, right? Tim Robinson now, his latest gig I could catch on the internet was Tim Armstrong in a tree. And he's in like the tree hangs out over the water, and he's got an amp and a microphone, and he's playing all his Rancid hits on a fucking acoustic. Dude's got a big, huge beard. The dude's just tatted the fuck out. He wears like a jacket like mine, but it's just straight punk rock, like just fucking tore the fuck back with all these studs everywhere. And the guy played a big old Gretsch guitar that was just fucking hammered, but they had style and class and fucking rock that shit and fucking. But he's playing all this shit acoustically. And just fucking killing
That's
it.
a blast from the past.
In his hometown, having a fucking time of his life. Is it called that?
No,
like
no.
That. It's one stuff like talking about the.
No. You will
Fuck this.
hopefully recognize that strain. You have had it before.
Okay. Ooh.
This is the last bud.
It could be just from that. It could be several things in my head. No, that's not a strain either.
Yeah.
You ever smoke any of that several things in my head?
No.
This shit's good, man. Oh my god. It's funny. There's this anyway. I'll wait to take a puff. I got hooked on a Cypress Hill the other day. If you
Hip Hop Magazine ad.
fucking dubious, man. Yeah. So much to rediscover. I'm gonna check out Cadaver again, man. I think I gave it a good listen. I don't know. I'm hooked on Cypress Hill. But yeah, I went from there to, all the stoner music kind of stuff. Cottonmouth Kings.
Caius.
Who?
Kyuss. They're kind of an offshoot that some of them went into Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh, okay. Like Josh.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, him.
And he used to. He was the girl from the it's a girl led punk rock band. He somehow had something to do with the breakup of her and Tim Armstrong, I think. Josh, I can't remember his name, but yeah, so they all know each other.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it? Oh my god, man.
But yeah, they could be called bong rock, just jung, 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 jung.
Bong rock. I like that. One mustache here, I won't pay attention.
Caius, John Garcia.
Caius. John Garcia. Best gangster rapper I know. Who is this? Well, some gangster rapper I don't really know. There's I don't really like. If it's all too I'm a badass, it's I don't know. I know badasses. You're not one of them. Josh Home, yeah. Brant Bjork, John Garcia. Right on, man. Cool. So it's like a power trio thing.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Where'd Caius come from? I was thinking to be part of their name, like a compilation of their names. Or
Wake and Baked, Nick McCurney.
Nick McCurney, what's up, buddy?
Certainly baked here.
I remember looking at your name forever thinking it was McCurney, and then one day I went, "Oh, what if that's an M,
McKemmy?
Bro? What if this is an M and it's McKemmy?" And we've been calling McCurney forever.
I think it is.
Wake and Bake.
Sorry,
what's up,
McKemmy?
Good to see you, man. Okay, I'm gonna try and guess the strain.
Yeah,
guess that strain. You said it. Shot to the past or throwback fucking Friday or something. Whatever you call it.
Blast from the past was the word I used.
Oh, that's like a Jeopardy answer, right? It's like answers. They did it the other night.
Daily Double.
Well, no, they have sometimes answers that are, rhyming answers, right?
Okay, yeah.
And they just have them the other night when that would have been
an answer
for one of the questions
category.
that within that category of however they categorized it. It was similar to that.
You're microphoning.
What's microphoning mean? I'm speaking for somebody else. Oh. Yeah, I guess I am. Hello? What's up, Mac? Oh, he was a dragon in Dungeons and Dragons game. Caius. Okay. Thank you. What? Who's talking knows all that shit? I'm guessing the strain. I have to smoke that to guess it. I'm not just going to look at it, so I'm going to smoke some to guess it. It burns well. Oh. Gorilla Glue.
Yep.
I knew from the smell. Oh.
Bear. Cheers.
Oh, that's so tasty. Bear, what's up, buddy? Ooh, that's loud.
like the snores.
Oh, that is tasty, man. Oh my God, no wonder I love that stuff. Candy cushion the apple. Right on. Do you need something to drink?
I'm good.
No, I got coffee. I'm never prepared for this guy. And then he shows up. He's like, Jane probably knows. He doesn't come empty-handed. Never, ever has come empty-handed. Which I'm grateful, absolutely grateful. I've smoked probably 7 different kinds of cannabis this morning, and I've been smoking my strain strictly, and then dabs of other stuff. But honestly, the dabs I kind of keep around for my son because he can't really smoke a lot, or you know. So anyway, so hey Ben there, and yes, I saw your comment on my song the other day, man. That was awesome. Never, she says. Which is awesome. I'm spoiled, really, honestly. You show up empty-handed, I'd be like, oh, fuck, what happened, man? You all right?
Sorry, man, sorry.
I'd be like, no.
I was in a rush. I had to bail out.
I'd be like, no, we just got to go to the store. No. It's all good. Have a seat. Something must be wrong. No. Yes, indeedy. Hand is the man.
Thank you.
Oh, hi, Barbara.
Greetings, Barbara.
You're at work? Be careful. Be careful. 80 subscribers. Doesn't have any content. But she got 88 subscribers. Do you want 89? I'm going to subscribe to you. Just because, I don't know. Just watch, man. Some people watch. Don't make nothing. And then we've known people like Barbara who haven't had any content. And then they start watching us and our knuckleheads. And in a couple of months, they're like, I'm going to make a video.
I can do that.
Like, fuck yes. Barbara's going to be making a video here really soon. It's really easy. Welcome, Barbara. You are I subscribe to your channel. And you're not a moderator, man.
Yeah, elect.
Because I can't. I don't know. I'm probably all the rules, I probably break every one of them. That's probably the one I break, right? People say, what are you doing making everybody a moderator? It's like, it's an inclusive thing. It's unless you're a complete knucklehead or a Billy.
We've got the
we know how to deal with people that are buttheads. Or Billies, we prefer. It's a little more socially acceptable.
Ooh.
Fixed what? The VA.
Awesome.
Fucking right on, dude. Power to the cannabis, man.
And hi, JL. Good morning.
And so, Barbara, so that you know what just happened, if you type something in now, I know you're at work. I don't want to get you in trouble. You'll your name will be in blue, and you can type as many as you want. You won't be dinged for it or whatever.
And the little wrench icon next to your
so
name
things you can
moderator.
do, like you can curtail other people's ability to speak. Like if a Billy shows up and starts being disrespectful, generally you won't have to worry about it. Someone will hop on it pretty fast. And we're pretty, sometimes I've had to, or not had to, but I have. That's like, you're lucky you did that because I was going to. And then sometimes it's just been so blatant. And they've been offended, the chat, and they've shut them down. And that's why they're a moderator. It's just kind of, they're family, man.
Almost fish in a barrel sometimes.
Huh?
It's almost like fish in a barrel sometimes.
Yeah, it's like the poor person. It's like, oh, you just walked into the wrong room and said the wrong thing. I almost feel like we're being mean, but then they just came and just totally just like...
They started it.
Said like 9 bad words. All of them disrespectful. Just like... What was I can't even remember the last one, but we have a list of people that we've dinged and sent them packing. And it's called the Billy score. We're keeping a score.
Billy list behind the banjo.
I should get the Billy list down, just because it's been a while since we really looked at it. It's just a simple tack. It comes flying. It's called the hi Mike. It's called the Billy score. And people that we've had to send packing on here. Okay, I'm current. Was 5 minutes behind. You had to refresh your thing. Digital helter skelter. That's awesome, though, Bear. Very cool.
Maybe he was catching up at high speed.
Did that to his girlfriend's cousin. Also, the coconut oil can caps work good. So his girlfriend's cousin got Bildo helped someone else. That's awesome, man. They help my headaches. I don't need ibuprofen hardly at all now. I have to be really tore up. I used to eat it two times a day at least. Ugh. So the Billy score, we have shiny stones like Noah, Muhammad Superstar, Michael Hunt, Adolf Hitler. Yeah, we sent it back immediately. We let him speak.
Authentic Max. Hey, how's it going?
It was the whole Zig Heil thing. Alpha, Beta, and I think it's supposed to be a Q. I did obviously one-handed. Are there's way too many vowels. How can you have a name with 6 letters and only one of them's a consonant?
That's possible.
R-A-O-Y. Okay, I'm not making fun. It could be, Benjamin probably doesn't roll off his tongue as well, right? I mean, so it's my deficit not being able to pronounce their name is what I'm saying, even though he's the asshole. I don't want to be racist. It's not the fact that they can't pronounce their name. It could have been John Smith. He was a fucking asshole. Raoi Quadrasi. Actually, it's a cool ass name. Totally made up. Quadrasi. Sound like some kind of secret society. He's a Quadrasi. What? You're not hanging with the Quadrasis. That's crazy. People are cold-blooded killers.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, you don't cross the Quadrasi.
Notice how I just got half-assed it. Just kind of half-assed it. It's just like Schindler's List. Okay. Okay, it is. So be it. Max! What's up, Authentic Max, man? Hughes' asshole. Hughes' asshole.
Robin Graves.
I love it. Robin Graves. Seymour Butts. Oh my goodness.
C-U-P-ing. Whatever. Just start thinking of Bart on the phone to Mo.
Hughes.
Chaz!
Hughes asshole. That's awesome. This is asshole. You have to. If they would get it right away. That's not when you can go. Off. Jack me off. It's like,
good to meet you, Mr. Me Off.
Jack. Just say it.
Yeah.
Mr. Me Off. You can call me Jack. And see if they get it. It's like you can't do that in real life. It's always in a fucking movie. God damn it. Try that in real life. See how far you get.
Yeah.
Get thrown out. Chaz, what's up? You gonna fire up the laptop? Hell yeah. No, he has to go out and get the generator running. Thing's just a flip of a switch. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? I like to say neck of the woods. People I know are like Minnesota, Michigan. Because I know it's just fucked up, right? It's got to be snowing. No, it might not. The weather changing. It's like I say, we're on the good side of global warming.
Yeah, I think we got down to 48 today. Down there in Oregon.
Fuck.
on the gaming channel called My Negroes.
Chaz has been jamming like 2 bands, gigging bands. 1 country band. You still in the country band, bud? It's like only been a week, I think.
Most likely he is.
Not even a week, man, was it? When did I do live?
Oh, how long was your gig in that band? Was that a week?
Oh, it wasn't even, I didn't do a show. I had the spot for a week.
Yeah. So
for a week. And I was like, I didn't get the spot, guys. Like the next video. I don't know what I said, man. Some people just don't get me, man. Oh, shit. But I fell right into a pile of musicians, which is awesome. Literally. It wasn't the plan for me to play for this band. It just wasn't in the plans for me. I'm really glad that I didn't get the gig. I'd be playing with the same 3 guys for the next fucking who knows how many years. Now I'm walking into where people want me to play bass and lay down some bass tracks for my stuff here and lay down, come play with this band with us and come out and do an open mic and you can play on my stage anytime. Yeah, I know it's acoustic. You can bring your electric. I trust you on my stage. Shit like that. It's just like, fuck, what? It's like, meaning that I act right on a stage. I don't, you know, embarrass the owner or myself or, you know, piss the patrons off. Yeah. Yeah. I keep it apolitical, totally across the board. The only thing I did political was I painted my fingernail, and I brought it up that it means 1 of 5, meaning 1 of 5 children suffer from sexual abuse at some point in their lives, and as a child. And there's a website you can go to called polishedman.com. I think it's .org, and they give you multiple different ways you can help in the fight against that and bring awareness to it, and you can donate and get involved, volunteer, and all that happy stuff. Polishedman.org. Let's look for it. Fuck it. And it up once. I can't remember. Polished man. Polished man.
I think it totally depends on your details, Gustaka. I don't know. If you can listen in another window, whether it's like a laptop, a tablet, or a phone, it'd be 1 branch.
If you had more than 1 window open, you mean? Like if he was going to look at something else and...
Oh, yeah, his comment. Can you listen to stuff in another window on the tube, or does the internet bandwidth get effed? Sometimes you can have a couple, 3 things open. I think if you cut down the video quality, it'll help a lot on the sound.
And keep them minimized, don't make them huge, right? Because it takes more bandwidth to make them max.
And then, you know, when you maximize, then it jumps up to the high def version. And then if you change the actual gear setting yourself, then you can cut down the file size on it. If that's an issue, that's a tricky.
So if you're like listening to a video but not caring if you're watching it and watching something else, you can turn the video quality down to crap. You're still getting decent audio, right? Probably, or you don't really care what the video looks like at that point. Maybe.
So Nick says just 1 audio can play.
He's the guy. You too, Brad. Hell, you say? Go back to sleep and go right back to sleep. Was that Ace in the bathroom?
No, Ace came by.
Yeah, and he used the bathroom.
I think it was Ace. I don't think it was Mike.
It wasn't Mike. Okay.
But I'm not sure. I thought you saw him.
Castrate the pedophile nails? Because that is the only solution I see. 1 audio. Yeah, YouTube. Yes, I mean during screen. At least Bildo said hi. I said hi. Chaz
I said hi, Chaz.
Oh, I can talk on chat. Bildo always says hi. Red is pay and play. Okay. I never heard it. I said it. I talked to you. Saw your name.
I said hi, Chad. But I am pretty baked. I might have just kind of mumbled it. Sorry.
Oh.
Is that fighting words? I don't know.
I prefer I never heard it, actually, Jess. I never heard it. Son of a bitch. No, you said something.
Hey, Tim,
We talked about it. Chaz, you need to relax. We love you, man. I'm gonna fire up the laptop, and I laughed. I said, "You gotta go fire it up."
Yeah, let's rewind. Okay.
Relax, Chaz. You're in a safe place, man. The big bad cold world out there. We're not here to beat people up.
Oh, that band called The Art of Noise. They did a song with Max Headroom called Paranoia. Relax, you're quite safe here.
Who does it?
Am I directing? It was Art of Noise and Max Headroom.
Oh, Max Headroom.
Yeah.
God, remember Max Headroom?
Who else is scraping the bottom of a bag, rolling roach and cigarette butt spliffs? I'm sorry to hear that, Nick.
Scraping the bottom of a bag, rolling roach and cigarette butt spliffs. Oh, brother. I'm not that broken. If you're anywhere near me, I'd throw you some buds. A humidor full of unknown indica. Oh.
Ooh, tasty.
I forget where Nick is.
I don't know.
Nick, where do you live again? What? You don't have to give me an address. An area of the United States. Southwest? I think. No, he's up north, isn't he? Nick's up fucking north. Aren't you? I was thinking Nick's up where it's fucking, he told me it was like fucking freezing.
Discord.
Chat, postings there. Discord? What's a Discord?
It's like a website chat thing.
For your channel. Anyone in it could chat, posting, said 24/7, keep in touch. What? Really? Have you or any relatives ever seen a UFO or aerial phenomena? Kostaka asked. Hanover.
Oh,
specifically.
have I? I have a friend who has a definite story. He's always telling that he and his mom were abducted by aliens. I don't know. I've just heard him telling this story.
Who said that story?
A friend of mine named Sebastian.
Yeah.
And he had this story when he was a kid that he remembers really well, and said his mom did too, that there's this missing time block in this drive at night that they insist that they got abducted. And I don't know any better. I wasn't there. I just heard him tell the story. But that's the closest I've come, Kostaka.
Wow. Well,
another friend of mine saw some weird lights in the sky that were moving in strange ways, that they looked distant enough to be outside the atmosphere, but they were moving too fast for that to be physically possible. So he saw those lights and didn't know what was going on. So that's a second anecdote I've heard, Kostaka.
Nick was in Alpine country. He told us about his Humboldt alien encounters. Jane said and I believe she means she's had UFO encounter type, alien encounter phenomena. I told you about the one I saw as kids. We were camping. They were we slept out at night a lot. We were familiar with the nighttime sky, really familiar with it. We knew where stars were. We knew what constellations were. Orion. We knew where the Big and Little Dipper was, how to find the little one, where the North Star, all that happy shit, right? And and we'd watch satellites go over, and we'd see airplanes and jets and shit. well, not airplanes so much at night, but jets. But one time we
Your
saw
interstellar tribe.
a bunch of lights going across at the star heights, like in space, that were in a shape of a triangle, and it was that many separate vehicles. It wasn't one vehicle, and it was traveling at speeds that the satellites were traveling, so it seemed, and it just went across the sky. But it was like, which was fairly good clip. It wasn't so fast that one of us saw it and said, "Look," kind of thing, and we all could see it and train our eyes on this fucking.
Yeah, it was there for a few seconds,
and we'd never seen anything like it. It wasn't jets in our atmosphere. There was nothing in our atmosphere, and we've never sent a multitude of vehicles into space at once, like 12 vehicles that travel in formation. We just don't. We haven't. So it's nothing that I knew of or could explain now, even as an adult, that was man-made or of this earth. That's my only encounter, but I've had a couple of friends have other encounters too. One abduction. Where's a copper? My camp counselor tried to make it seem like we were abducted. It was weird. He was embarrassed. Saw Pink Dragon in the desert once. One day, seriously, they're my people. We're just stardust, Jane. Right? I've seen a pink dragon in the desert once.
Get abducted by aliens, by the
Could be
interstellar
advanced
tribe.
military encounters. Could be. That's why I said there's nothing I knew of, so it could be advanced military shit.
Could be.
All right. Yeah, he wore a mask and everything. That's one time an alien came.
There's one time an alien camp.
Counselor Icky. Counselor Icky. Slam Icky was his name. Now, this dude that I know that says he was abducted. Anyway, he happened into our atmosphere of people, into our realm of people that I know in a weird way anyway. But he basically came out of the woods one day and just had no place to be. Like, what the fuck? You just get dropped out of a spaceship, literally. But the guy still to this day wears a copper helmet, although I've seen him not wear it. Wears a copper, and he's made like cloth around it so you can't really see it. He doesn't like to walk around with an obvious copper helmet on his head. It just has to do a lot of explaining.
Yeah,
but
it's just, you know, a little bit quieter.
A copper fucking helmet. A bowl-shaped copper helmet that looks like a helmet, but you see copper through the, like, crocheted covering. It's just, like, gotta be just filthy as fuck. But... hey, that's what happens when you get abducted by aliens, I guess. Just fuck. I've never seen, like, not that it doesn't happen, but it must fuck you up because there's not normal people talking about it. Like a guy.
I was
abducted by aliens, and it was a harrowing experience, and I've written it all down. It's just like, they're somehow, like, just fucked up somehow. There's, like, speaking in half sentences and. Well, I guess I do that.
Wait, I resemble that.
Knowingly abducted. I guess I could have been abducted, but you know, they got the whole forget your memory thing.
Yeah,
you put in a movie,
little flashy thing.
Yeah, they flash you, zap your fucking memory of shit. So who knows?
Yeah, somehow to stop short-term memory from forming.
Oh, I know that fucking the video, the UFO video that just came out, all the stuff that came out about videos, and that one and then what the guy said while they were looking at it. Look at him. Look at the other device. There's a whole squadron of them. Oh fuck, that's just a little fucking scary. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see that video. You had to.
No, I didn't.
Really? You didn't see the video?
Yeah, I'm weird.
It's like so fucking viral, it's insane. No, you didn't see it though, huh?
So Nick says if the copper keeps them out of his head, then more power to him.
Yeah, I agree.
Placebo works.
Yeah, I agree. That's
No,
why
if he's not hurting anyone else, then fine.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, actually. Yeah, he's really brilliant, actually. He does but he just showed up one day, literally.
It wasn't pretty enough.
Bro, we're talking like, look on a map and look at Mount Baker. And we're barely at the base of Mount Baker. And winter was coming on, and dude was like sleeping out in the woods. And the guy I worked for, it's the second guy he took into his house, gave him a trailer, said, you can sleep here, just take care of the lawn. And well, the guy's really good with electronics. So he hooked up the antennas, and he fucking just makes money all over the place. He rides a bicycle on this fucking highway and goes everywhere. And both these guys that this guy took in, the guy that took him in is like, I think he's 70
Morticia
now.
Adams.
I think he's 70 now. And just a cool old fucker that can fix anything, right?
Yeah.
And fixer making. His wife wanted a pond, and he looked at what it would cost. Even if he like, well, if I buy the backhoe, dig it, sell the backhoe, everything he could think of to do it. He just couldn't finagle away. So he rented a backhoe for 1 week and dug this fucking hole, and then bought a trailer of hay. And it had a bunch of old wood, and he lined the fucking wood around this whole hole and filled it with fucking water. He diverted a creek. He never told me this. He diverted the creek. But anyway, filled it up and started throwing bales of hay in it. And just kept filling water to bales of hay and water to bales of hay, and it fucking sealed itself up, and he had a fucking pond. There you go, baby. This guy can fix anything, anyway. But he took these people in.
You think in a fancy place like this, you could keep the snails off our plates? What's that quote from?
Cough up Martian snails. Fucking snail. Fucking neon green.
Taste it.
Wasn't pretty enough to get him tucked in. Pardonicity. Pardonicity.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm apologizing too much.
Oh, that's
The Jerk.
Right. The Jerk, the movie The Jerk. I knew I'd heard that before. All he needs is this chair.
That's all I need. I don't need anything else.
Well, I'm gonna need all he needs this. He keeps adding shit. By the time he gets to the house, he's dragging all this shit. God, that's hilarious. Yeah. Overplayed just to the max, right? Mm-hmm. Way overplayed.
Maybe like that's the title. Oh, deja vu.
What was the thing he invented?
Something that messed up people's vision.
Yeah, made him go cross-eyed. Literally cross-eyed. Just called the grabbable or something.
Something so you can pick up your glasses easier, and then your eyes focused on the thing.
Because he showed the guy in the car that day. Hey, that's what I do to mine at BDC. Yeah. The guy goes, hey, that's awesome. If I ever make any money on this, I'll get back to you. And he makes a bunch of money. He has to pay them all back. $2.99. $2.99 to Mrs. June Smith, Subfuck, Pennsylvania. He's just writing all these checks. Going broke. Writing all these checks. OptiGrab, yeah. I knew there was a funny name for it. OptiGrab. He hates these cans. When the guy's shooting at him, the sniper, and he's working in the gas station. That was hilarious. He's like, kink, kink, and a couple cans get shot, and the guy's trying to shoot him.
Yeah.
Or anybody. And but him specifically that minute. And he sees the kink, kink coming. He hates these cans. And he fucking starts running. I can't remember what that scene.
The new phone books are here. The new phone books are here.
Oh yeah, the new phone books. Didn't he ended up saving the day on the sniper thing? How did he do that? What was that about? I don't remember.
It was been decades.
The essays pull up in the lowrider and shit and rob the place. You want some of this money or something? I can't remember. God, that money was old. Bernadette Peters. I think I found my special purpose.
Sniper was the boss on Blade Runner.
Oh shit!
I still
don't even remember that. That's crazy. You remember that, in fact. But we all remember weird little shit.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's a weird little detail to remember, bro. But I remember him. Yeah, what it was he was opened the phone book and went, King with a pen or his finger, and it was that gas station. I'm gonna go shoot up that gas station that day. Just random fucking. He hates these cans. Son, this is shit, and that's Shinola. Or not. A couple things I need to teach before you leave, son. How to leave the farm, son. Oh, that was fucking hilarious movie, man. Tim, I suggest you watch the movie if you haven't seen it. And if you've seen it and haven't been in a while, watch it again. The Jerk. Starring Steve Martin and Bernadette Peters. And the guy from Blade Runner. Bernadette Peters was always one of my favorite actresses. Because she played in quirky little movies. She played in all Mel Brooks shit, right? That's how I got familiar with it. Blade Runner. God, I haven't seen that in forever either. There's been some badass movies in the decades I've been alive. And I remember when I was a kid going to the theater, I was watching things like Mary Poppins. And like King Tut. Dude, God, he made a bunch of money on that fucking song. Oh my God. New Jack City. Oh yeah, it's just totally early is hip hop. Hippity hop. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. I've watched it not all that long ago, Easy Rider. Somewhere. I think me and my wife watched it not too long ago. Or, in the last few years. So, another one I'd like to watch is Cool Hand Luke and Bonnie and Clyde. Those two movies are fucking awesome. And Fantasia, what another awesome movie, right? Oh my God. And of course, fucking Wizard of Oz, right? Book reader, read the book. I think it's a trilogy. It might be 4. I think it's 3. And it's the new view of the Wizard of Oz stories. I think one's called The Witch, one's called The Lion, one's called The Scarecrow. Can't remember who they're written by.
What you mean?
They were awesome.
The first one is called Wicked, about the Wicked Witch of the West.
New books. Wizard.
Wicked.
I think it's a trilogy.
And the first one was called Wicked.
Yeah, those originally were written in 1900 to 1914.
Yeah, the original Wizard of Oz one.
Written by Baum, yeah. Wicked, the Lion, the Scarecrow, if I remember right. Holy shit. Wicked ears.
Just go Wicked and Oz and nothing else.
Yeah, there's too many words. Right? I could just find one of them. That is the book, I think. Yeah, it was McGuire. Yeah. McGuire. God, maybe he's done more than I thought. Gregory McGuire.
Yeah, Wicked, Son of a Witch, A Lion Among Men. Now, Out of Oz is one I haven't read, but I've read the first 3.
They are about those characters, but they didn't use the characters' names. They changed it slightly.
I thought it was 3.
Because there was a trilogy up to 2011.
Son of a witch, right? Land of Men, Out of Oz. Right. Well, the characters were so real because they were like, it's not like everybody was just fucking all fucking, you know, they're real characters.
Yeah,
multifaceted. They were not necessarily just nice.
Much deeper.
Yeah.
Than that. Some of the cardboard
not very nice, actually.
Yeah. She's called wicked for a reason.
Self-centered, very much so. Yeah, who was the bad witch and who was the good witch? It's like, and why was it's like the pretty one was the one that wasn't green was the one considered not evil.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for an hour and a half now. I was thinking of food.
Hey, we forgot we're even doing live. You all right? Okay, we're going back to the chat.
No, you got lost in a wiki hole.
I worked on a couple films. What? Oh, I remember you telling me about that. Grumpy Old Man. Mighty Ducks 2 and 3. That's crazy, man. What did you just get called up? Oh, it was security, wasn't it? Right on. To Jingle All the Way? No way. Fucking, that's pretty fucking cool, man. Doing security on movies.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna shut her down here pretty soon, man. We've been at it for a while, and we need some food. I think we need grub. I make my wife breakfast every morning, so it's been good for me that I eat breakfast every day. I actually do, which is something I'm not used to doing. I just usually wait till I'm hungry later in the day and then get some. You know, not actually eat breakfast. So I think I'm going to take another puff of something.
Oh,
and
here you go.
Yeah, there we go. You got the black lighter?
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome. More efficient.
So yeah, it was a good
people trying to get on the set.
Wake, drive, and bake.
Okay. Oh. We should probably get leaned up against something.
Leaned up in a safer place. Alrighty.
Okay, everybody.
Yeah, me too. Food.
I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out, man. This has been a really good live.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And thank you for having me.
They always are when Ham comes. It's always awesome. We're going to fill out the day doing whatever. We're going to get food first, though. That's our primary cause. So thanks a lot, you guys. Love, peace, hippie grease.
Cheers.
Remember, follow your heart. That's what I did. That's what I did. Look at me now, man. Just all fucking hammered. Be well, man.